The next two tools, they kind of work together. That is vang and cannigan. Because they start working when we are above the power zone. I mean, in the second half of the power zone, when I am having all the people hiking, I did already depower the boat, pulling some backstay. My traveler is in the middle, and I start having the need of easing the main sheet in the path because the boat is heeling too much. This is the moment, as soon as I start easing main sheet, because my righting moment is no more enough, this is the moment where they start playing. Because if I ease the main sheet with zero vang, it will really over twist it too much. And the reaction to the main sheet movement will be too let's say, too wide. I just ease a bit and immediately I underpower the boat because the leech is opening immediately. So that's why I start having the need of some vang on in order to have a better control on let's say, when I ease the main sheet, the boom is going in two directions. It's going to leeward and it's going up. If I have zero vang, it's going much more to up than to leeward. If I have a lot of vang, it will be going more sideways than up. Still will go a bit up, but less. So the balance of these two will be in the feeling on how the boat is reacting to the movement of the ship. But generally, more wind, more vang. The vang, depending on the boats, has also another effect. Not only controlling how the boom is moving when I move the sheet, but what's the other effect? If you think at the loads and at the vector, which is the other effect is having to the boat, the sail, the rig, the vang?
Bending the mast.
Exactly. The vang, this is my mast, this is my boom, and this is my vang. When I pull the vang, yes, I'm giving if you divide this one into the two vectors, you see you are pushing a lot of pressure here, and so you are bending, sorry for my drawing, you are bending the bottom part of the mast because you are putting a lot of, that is something that you may want because your mainsail, if the mainsail is properly designed for the rig and the proper use, will have that little extra laugh curve in this area. This is usually affecting, let's say, the bottom part of the mast up to the first spreader, to make it simple. So that little extra that allow you to pull the vang even stronger and bend the mast without starting to create the wrinkles in the mainsail here. If you cannot pull enough vang because you start having the mast bending too much in the bottom part, you need to react somehow. And which can be the reaction to solve this problem? Let's assume a normal boat with the D1s and the mast going through the deck and going to the bottom. Think about what we have been talking yesterday.
D1s?
That's a possible option, but there is one that is even better. Because the D1s, we say that let's say that this is the first propeller, this is the D1s. The part that is most affected by the bending on the vang is from here to here. So the D1s will help, but not much. But it's okay. It's not a wrong answer, but there is a better one.
Pull the steps.
Moving the butt forward. If you move this, here the mast is locked. So if you move this forward, what happens here? Goes back. So it becomes stiffer in this area. And is somehow balancing the pressure of the... And now that I told you, it's simple. Because it's just a matter of thinking of the reaction. Take a piece of something, a button, and try. And you see what the reaction is. It's locked here, so if I move this there, on the upper side it goes there, and vice versa. My mainsail is too full here, I go back with the button. That's why the rig tuning is always to take into account. But of course this is not something I will do during a race. But if during a windy race I realize that when I really pull the vang strong, that is good by the aspect of the boom movement and position, but is creating me some sort of wrinkles on the mainsail here, so means that my mast is bending too much here, I may consider, when it's windy, to move my butt a bit forward, to give me the ability to pull the vang, but having the mainsail smooth. The Cunningham, we have been talking about it yesterday already. The Cunningham is balancing the effect of the mast bend created by the backstay